Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another Hashtag United game. Velocity Cup action tonight. That is the League Cup for the Isthmian League, our league, Step 3, and the Step 4 Isthmian Leagues as well. We got to the final of this competition last year. We lost actually at the same ground here as a neutral at the time against Chatham. We lost in the last minute. We'd love to go a little bit further this year and pick up a trophy. We play Grays Athletic tonight, a team we know fairly well. They're in the league below, so we are the favourites. We are a tier above them. We've obviously not had the best start to the season though, so it'd be a great opportunity to get back to winning ways, winning, getting through to the next round, getting some minutes in some lads' legs who haven't played so much. There might even be the return of quite a popular player after a long injury, so keep an eye out for that one. So lots to look forward to. Let's get into the action, up the tags.
So we're freshening it up, a few changes. I want us to play with the same intensity, but listen, this real intensity and energy about our performance. Because if we do that, I don't think they'll live with us. Be mindful, they've got threats in the side. Once we see who's playing, we'll talk about that. There's a couple that hit things from distance. We've got to make sure, because that's something we've got to get better at, and they're the habits we've got to get into, denying shots from distance against us. And if we give the boy up front chances, he will take them because he's a very good finisher. What he's not so happy about is having to do, he'd be worked and do the ugly side of things, because it just makes life difficult for him. Okay, other than that, Joe, anything to add? Right, we get going. Pedro, can you give that to Nate for me, please, mate? Right. Let's go, come on. Listen, seriously now. Heads on this, heads on. Let's go.
Nathan Smith is starting centre-back. He's usually left-back, as you may know. Harry Hastings on the bench. He picked up a little bit of a knock on the weekend. So Nathan Smith comes in the centre-back with Cuba Gordon. Matty Waldridge comes into the starting line-up, but not at right-back where you might be used to seeing him. Number 2, he'll be centre-mid. Jermaine Anderson stays in at right-back. Left-back, Josh Osoke gets a start. In the midfield then, as mentioned, you've got Matty Waldridge alongside Io Olakoga. Ahead of them, we have Camilo Restrepo, we have Misha Jamali leading the line up front, Saka-san on the wing, with Pedro Carvalho on the other wing, who hasn't started in a few games, so he'll be looking to make a claim. You've got Harry Hastings on the bench, Max Cornhill on the bench, Darren Foxey on the bench, and perhaps the biggest news tonight for Hashtag fans is Luke May Parrott returns to the squad for the first time this season after having hernia surgery. And Saka-san gets us underway, obviously a Somalia international himself. Wow. Over 10 caps now, 2 goals. Scored against Mahrez's Algeria.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty cool, eh?
Very good.
Where's Toby? Toby not in the squad tonight, I think probably being rested. We've got a lot of games coming up. He may have a slight niggle, I'm not sure. But Camilo on the ball here, bursting forward. He's got Sack to his left. Lots of shirts in and around the box. Can he get a shot off as he weaves into the box? He's going all the way.
Oh, what a goal!
Camilo Restrepo from the favelas of Colombia. Are there favelas in Colombia? I don't know.
There will be now.
That is a goal.
Word.
And that is what Camilo Restrepo can do.
Absolutely. It's the time for Strictly Come Dancing, and he's absolutely danced his way into the box, and a lovely finish there.
I mean, he had all the grey shirts to the right of him. He had Saka-san relatively unmarked to his left, but he went, you know what, I fancy myself here. Beat his man. And then a very casual, composed finish. He's got Sack, who's come deep to receive it. Josh Osoke kind of underlapping into the midfield area at the moment. Speaking of that, a former fullback turned centre mid. Matty Waldridge has sprayed this out to the right. Pedro's going to get there. Plays the first time cross to Misha. Oh! And that is liquid football. I say Misha. It's not Misha that scored that, is it? It's Jermaine Anderson. Jermaine Anderson, what's he doing up there? From right back, by the way. Look at the switch. If you actually follow the run of Jermaine, it's a really good run for the centre of the pitch. And he puts it in at point blank range. I think only his second goal for the club, the right back. A corner for the tags again here. Sack's going to take it. Back post. Oh, there's a touch. There's a touch there. It'll be a corner if it goes, but Mish keeps it on. Pedro. Back to Mish. Can he deliver here on the left foot? He does. He's got a lot on it. Cuba's there, though. He'll hit it across. I'm not sure who got the final touch on that. It was either Camilo or Nathan. Who's claiming it? Oh, it's not been given.
What's he done?
He's given a foul, I think, potentially against Cuba, maybe? I don't think it was offside. I didn't see the flag go up.
I didn't feel that was a foul at all.
And there is the half-time whistle. 2-0 to the tags. Could be a lot more.
My concern is that their subs will only make them better because they've rested people. They will only make them better when they make changes. And are we ready for when that happens to adjust? Because we've made a very easy game difficult because we've got sloppy. We're making ourselves so open that they're getting chances on the break. They look like they'll get a chance on the break because we're being sloppy with our final ball. That's all it is, sloppiness.
Just a little bit of urgency. We do it. I watch us out there on a Tuesday, Thursday night in the 8v8s, and yous have got so much imagination and so much sort of energy up and around the box. And then we get here and it's, I'm going to give it there and I'm going to stand. And then I'll get it back and I'll go there and I look fantastic doing it. But it doesn't hurt anyone and we don't get better doing that.
Don't try and be over clever, but be bright, be sharp, be enthusiastic, because that will be entertaining and the chances will open up for you.
No changes for the tags. The one I expect this half is Luke May-Parrott. I wouldn't necessarily expect any more. I don't know if Haston will be risked tonight unless he needs to be. Prof Chibbs, 41 months, another legend.
Prof Chips. I remember Prof Chips.
Uh-oh. It's going to be a goal.
Oh, great goal.
Boys, what's going on here? You know what this is reminding me of right now, guys? Bowers, earlier this season. We played Bowers in a cup, in the Essex Cup semi-final. Sorry, the Thameside Cup semi-final.
Oh, it's kicking off.
We were all over them. And in second half, they came out of nowhere, scored 2 goals and won the game. It's good stuff here. Camillo looks in for Sakasan, who's come over from the left. He's got Mish in the box to aim at. Pedro alongside him, finds him. Jermaine's carried on his run. Camillo on the turn.
Oh.
This is a joke. If it ends up in a goal, oh my God! No, he's put the flag up. He's denied us a top quality goal. And I think you're completely right about this ref, by the way.
Those long balls coming forward, if you can deal with that as a striker.
Oh, that's nice though, isn't it?
Yes,
Zach,
and here we go.
back to Mish on his right foot though. Pulls it up to Camillo.
Oh, hit it! Oh.
The disguised shot. And there will
Yes!
do. Sakasan, compliments of a deflection, makes it 3-1. You've got to say, the fake shot from Camillo was lovely.
Fake me out. I was looking the other way.
Here we go. Max has unleashed Pedro. Both very close to 100 appearances now for the tags. Pedro on his left foot. Puts it across. Cornell's there! Oh,
Yes!
it's a match made in heaven. Pedro Carvalho and Max Cornell. They joined the club at the same time. Hashtag will be worthy winners. And I'll take this chance one more to remind you why you might want to become a member. This has been open to everyone to watch tonight. But normally these are member-only live streams. And we're going to be doing them every Tuesday for the next 5 Tuesdays minimum. Probably more than that. As it comes in, back post, Foxley! Yes!
Yes!
It's his first goal for the club! Darren Foxley gets his first goal. And we said there'd be 5, Will. There's been 5.
I need to get
5
gifted.
memberships.
I need to get a gift.
Just as we're talking about it, that we're going to give 5 memberships if we hit 5 goals.
You know, I know you want another goal, but it just feels a little bit silly. Just like end the game. No one is benefiting. Maybe the Parrot will benefit from this.
That's all we could possibly need at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a Parrot goal. Just needs to be right place, right time. Pop to him in the box.
He wants it
Can
on
he
the
get
edge. He's got so much space on the
it's
edge.
not a bad ball. It's in.
It's gone
It's
in.
It's another one. It's Misha Jamaili. But you got to say, goalkeeper error. And that is the final whistle. All over. 6-1. Biggest result of the season so far. Maybe not expected to have this margin of victory, but a victory that was expected nonetheless. We progress in our second cup competition of the week.
I think it's one of those games where, you know, obviously we're the favourites to win it, the team being in the league above. And I think you've showed tonight at times when we got it right, we were a lot better than them. And I think we scored some really good goals, some really good goals. I'm disappointed we've conceded. I'm frustrated at that. And I'm frustrated at the sloppiness at times. And it's strange because what I'd say is, and it wasn't even necessarily a game where you look at and you go, oh, this is kind of a game for Max Cornell, this is what's needed in there. But when he comes on, and it's an example to younger players, right? And that's all, the only reason I'm saying this is an example, because he won't mind me saying that in terms of natural ability, he's nowhere near at the natural ability that some of you boys possess. But please see the example of, it's just the decision making, because it just moved the ball sensibly, quickly, you know, right pace of pass at the right time, right, and all of a sudden that we become really efficient when we started, because it set a bit of a habit amongst the rest of you, and we all started doing it, and looked like we were going to score every time we went forward because we just moved the ball properly. Yeah, it haven't got to be over. It's a simple game. We overcomplicate it. Yeah, we overcomplicate the game when we don't have to. Your special bits, that you've got that you're capable of, that other people are not. They're for the moments where it's all got like people are not expecting it. They're for the moments where you need to come up with something because you're in trouble. They're not the moments you go looking for to force on yourselves. And when that penny drops, some of you will take off. But the penny has to drop. But that's a good workout, I'd say. Good workout. Well done. Joe?
Well done.
Okay, I'm here with tonight's UFL Player of the Match, as voted for by the live stream fans, Camilo Restrepo. How did you find tonight?
Yeah, it was a good game. Obviously, another cup game. It's good to get into the next, hat it around, see who we play next, and hopefully try to get as far as we can in the competition and get some silverware this season.
Yeah, got to the final, obviously, in this competition last year, and your first goal of the game was a fantastic goal, solo goal, not your first one either for the Tags. Talk me through it.
Yeah, I just picked up the ball and the space kind of opened up, so I thought early on in the game, why not have a run? Obviously, I know I'm capable of it, just slotted it in the corner.
And is it fair to say you're a player that enjoys playing on the 4G surface? Maybe you get able to pull out some of those moves a bit more easier than it is on some of the harder pitches?
Yeah, obviously this Astro at Aveley is beautiful, so they just got it done over the summer, so obviously some of the skills and the plays I can do is just, it helps me with the Astro, but the next thing to do is pass it onto the grass, adapt to the grass pitches and get the same results on the grass pitches.
How would you sum up your season so far? You've been in and out the team, you've been starting a couple of games and you come out for a few games, had a chance to come in recently and then obviously got that red card which set you back a little bit. Like, describe the season.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of ups and downs. I feel like I started the season well and then I got dropped for a bit and I came back and I got a red card, so yeah, it was hard, but I feel like the last few games with Dulwich and especially today, I've got a man of the match, so I kind of just want to kick on from here, carry on showing the fans what I'm about.
Fantastic stuff, well done tonight, and yeah, see you next game.
Cheers, thanks to all the fans. See you next game.